we bring in retired U.S. Navy Captain Chuck Nash. Chuck, should the president even be going so close to North Korea? Is that a recipe for disaster in and of itself? Is it dangerous for the leader of our country to do that at this point?
No, I don't think so, Trish. I think it shows resolve, and that even in these times of heightened tensions, Kim Jong-un is not going to dictate Donald Trump's travel schedule. So he's going to go where he believes he can best show the flag and show support for our allies.
If the president asked you, you would recommend that he still go, correct?
Absolutely, I would recommend he go, and I would also recommend that he not back down from his rhetoric. See, the Koreans are used to blustering and throwing out a bunch of harsh language, and then the world backs down and gives them money and gives them what they want. And it's not happening, and they're kind of perplexed because now they're getting it as good as they're giving it.
Peter Brooks was on the show yesterday. I don't know if you know him. He was at the State Department, Asia-Pacific Affairs. And he said that the U.S. command and the military people on the ground in North Korea near the demilitarized zone are, quote, ready to fight tonight. That's their slogan. On any given year, any given day, they're ready to fight. But you need to tell us the threat assessment really here. They do not, meaning the North Koreans do not have a nuclear weapon that can, at least as we understand it, reach the eastern seaboard. How close are they? And do we need to even wait around till they get close enough?
Liz, that's the issue that we're trying to get through right now. You have, on one hand, you have people saying we need to engage in diplomacy. And on the other hand, you have the North Koreans. And what they're saying is there shall be no diplomacy until we get two things settled. One, we get an air burst of a nuclear weapon. And two, we have a missile that we can feel comfortable will reach the east coast of the United States. That in and of itself, we can never allow those two things to occur.
We know this. Apparently, stealth bombers, F-35s and F-22s are at the ready. The USS Michigan, this is, I guess, a stealth submarine, sir?
All of our submarines are pretty stealthy.
They're stealthy. All right. So they're in the region. They've just delivered 150 Tomahawk missiles. We're putting up the weapons manufacturers right now, Lockheed, Boeing, General Dynamics, Raytheon. Yeah. Boy, they're really there. I'm just wondering if we haven't, in that stealth move with the submarine, brought in some Navy SEALs to get behind enemy lines. Can you give us a sense of what you think is going on?
Submarines are inherently stealthy. They're very, very quiet, and they're multi-use platforms. They can launch the Tomahawk cruise missiles, they can deliver SEALs, and they can collect reconnaissance information and signals intelligence because they can sneak up close to the coastlines and listen. We've also got the USS Ronald Reagan there, the aircraft carrier, and her air wing. And there are about 40 ships, U.S. and South Koreans, that are exercising right now and will be for the next 10 days. So we've got plenty of naval presence there. The Air Force has stepped up its presence, and the Army has an in-place force that guards the DMZ.
Oh, boy. Are you nervous or not really?
No, not at all.
All right. Well, everybody take your cue from Captain Nash. Although I think the markets could be affected if there is a scary headline.
It's possible, Liz, but the thing is, the North Koreans, were they to do something, it would not be pretty. And I don't want to understate that or overstate how much there could be a situation where there is a miscalculation or a mistake, just a flat-out mistake where somebody does something stupid.
Well,
that can always occur.
A hair trigger, let's put it that way. Nobody's happy with their finger on a trigger in this case. But, Captain, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.